Hey everyone, how are you doing today? It is Mama Matt, Queen Nefertiti over here to do some tarot readings. So I'm gonna be doing collective readings for what what do your deceased loved ones have to say to you? What messages do they have to relay to you today? So we are tapping into the spirit realm. Let us make that our intention. I already lit some incense, got some white candles over here, got Santa Muerte. So let's go. So first things first, I just want to say, for some of y'all already, I was picking up on energies of like past connections, like whoever this is that you are trying to get messages from. Oh my god, I'm dropping these things on the floor. They are someone that has been with you in multiple lifetimes. So like this isn't your first lifetime knowing them, and I don't even think it will be your last. So if you want some reassurance, you will meet again. So Page of Cups, first things first. So I'm using the Journey Tarot deck. So Page of Cups over here, basically telling you to just tune in to yourself, relax, everything's gonna be okay. I feel like you're over here stressing, worried, I'm feeling a little bit of anxiety now, so I'm picking up on that. So maybe y'all are just too anxious, too stressed, too worried, like, oh, I don't have all of this information, I don't have all of this knowledge, I don't know how to connect with my ancestors, I don't know how to connect with, my past loved ones, my past relatives, all of that. You do. All you have to do is just sit with yourself and tap in. If you sit with yourself long enough, you will hear other things besides for your own thoughts. And remember, not all of our thoughts belong to us. Then you got over here the Five of Cups. I feel like you are so focused on the fact that this person is gone from the physical, that you're not even seeing that they're right there, right behind you, overflowing your cup, so to speak, with guidance. They're protecting you, so there's a lot of protection, a lot of guidance from this person. And then they may want you to spend some time alone, maybe light a candle. We got the Hermit. Spend some time with yourself, light a candle, maybe light a candle and try to connect with that other side. But always make sure that you are speaking your intentions. You speak specifically, I would like to connect and speak with, and then say this person's name, while envisioning them, what they look like, how they used to talk to you, remembering a lot of the good memories or bad memories. I'm not about to act like it's one size fits all, but remember all the things that make you want to connect with them. So there's that. And if it's getting a little too overwhelming, all you gotta do is blow that candle out, baby. That's all you gotta do. And so you got the Eight of Wands right here. So I feel like this person is telling you that they're very proud with how far you've come, very proud with how you've managed to turn a shit situation into just the utmost blessings and love and light, and just tranquility and peace. Especially if it's circumstances that were supposed to knock you down. Then we got the Eight of Cups, so another 8. Eight's number of karma and also the number of abundance. So could be getting your karma in abundance. It's basically Eight of Cups. I feel like for this, maybe you're trying to connect with some ancestors, maybe. I feel like you're possibly trying to connect with some ancestors. And by the way, ancestors are still ancestors, even if it was literally just a generation ago. So yeah. So I feel like they're definitely right there with you every step of the way. They're right behind you, right in front of you, because your descendants are ancestors too. But yeah, like they're right there with you. It's just, I feel like for some of y'all, the problem is that you're just not open to seeing that, open to receiving that vision, like, or seeing them or feeling their presence. Maybe you're just closed off to it. Maybe you've had a bad experience in the past with having your third eye open, and you've been just scared of opening it back up again. But I am here to let you know it's going to be okay. They are with you, they are protecting you, they are guiding you. Ten of Wands, if anything is leaving you overwhelmed, you gotta cut that shit out or ask for help. And I feel like maybe this could be with either your emotions, could be relating to your passions. I feel like maybe for some of you, you want to get to this space of financial stability, because, stability is a form of abundance, because if you're unstable, then you're stagnant, So I feel like some of you may be trying to get to a place of financial stability, but just know you're not here, you're not by yourself. I feel like for some of y'all who are trying to, get financial stability, but you're overwhelmed by, maybe you have like 2-3 jobs or something and you're feeling overwhelmed, ask your ancestors for some assistance, ask your deceased loved ones for some assistance. I sense that for some of y'all who are trying to connect with your ancestors, I feel like, your lineage has had a lot of wealth, could be in the more distant past than in the more recent past, or it could be more recent, but I feel like definitely connecting with them, asking them, what what did you do to gain all of that wealth and all of that material and financial abundance, and work with them, And then you got King of Wands. I feel like, yeah, they're trying to lead you into that space of abundance, that space of stability for yourself, for your life. Once again, we got Six of Pentacles, more on abundance and finances. So I feel like definitely reach out to them, because I feel like they want to assist you with these things, but they can't assist you if you're not even opening up yourself to communication. And that literally means like, oh, I need to, hey, you speak their name, or you just say, hey, I am willing to connect with my ancestors. And, I dropped a card. Give me a second. I keep dropping these cards. They be falling on the floor. Oh, we got the Tower. Don't always see the Tower as a bad thing, because a lot of people have a negative programming of the Tower. But, I feel like, for this, it's just sit with your emotions. I feel like, obviously you probably went through a lot of traumas, and I feel like this could be what is blocking, whatever wealth whatever wealth and financial inheritance that you're supposed to receive. I feel like that could be, a huge block where it's like you're not even letting yourself feel these emotions. You have to let yourself feel these emotions to go through them, because the only way we can go through something is by doing just that, going through it, and that's how you get over, quote unquote, things. It's not like you're not supposed to, I guess, get over it. You're just supposed to feel your feelings, heal from those. You gotta process that shit, because if you don't process it, what do you think is gonna happen? One day, out of nowhere, it's gonna blow up. Page of Pentacles, you are sowing the seeds to a new way of life. You're sowing the seeds to a new way of living. Maybe you've just embarked on a creative journey. Maybe you've just embarked on, a new business, or you've, recently come up with new goals, things like that. You got Three of Pentacles over here. So definitely a lot with the ancestors trying to help you with financial assistance. So, a good amount of y'all have some wealth in your heritage, and it's about time you start claiming that. It's about time you start living in that energy, because if you don't live in that energy, I hate to say it, but if you don't live in that energy, it's not gonna happen for you. You have to feel what it's like to be wealthy. You don't have to be wealthy to feel wealthy, you don't have to be rich to feel rich. You feel me? You gotta feel it out. What does the version of you that has wealth feel like? What does the version of you who is, fully in tune with your ancestors and your highest self feel like? And I feel like a lot of y'all, creativity is a must, because, obviously with the Empress, and there's a lot of fertile energy there, and fertility is creativity. They are synonymous with one another, because you cannot be fertile if you are not creative. You cannot be fertile if you are creatively blocked. That is your sacral center. That is your sacral chakra. You have to release whatever energies may be holding you stagnant from, getting there. And we will close off with the Fool, and then after that, I'm gonna give y'all just some spirit messages based off, whoever is coming in trying to connect. So the Fool, definitely with the embarking on the new creative journey, definitely be careful and look to where you're being guided, and also have that discernment, and the whatchamacallit, have the discernment and the understanding, the overstanding, the outerstanding, all of that, that sometimes you may be seeing things from a little bit of a skewed perspective. So sometimes you have to like get your perspective on track, because you don't want to fucking jump over the cliff. And sometimes for some of y'all, I feel like maybe that is something that you need to do if you tend to stay in your comfort zone. I feel like maybe this is for you. You have to push yourself out of your comfort zone and take that leap of faith, take that dive of faith. Go for it. Go for the things that scare you, because what scares you is what will have the absolute most abundance for you. But let's get on to some messages from Spirit and from your ancestors. I feel like, you know, they're trying to connect with you. Obviously, they're trying to let you know that everything's going to be okay, and whatever traumas you experience, they're asking you, you know, with the utmost love and respect, please heal these traumas for our lineage, heal these for our bloodline, you know. I feel like some of you may also have some spirit babies on the other side that you've been wanting to connect with, because that still counts as ancestors, because every baby born is an ancestor coming back. So I feel like, you know, for those of y'all who have spirit babies on the other side that you're, you know, wanting to connect with, they're telling you, you know, don't feel bad, don't feel guilty, mama, don't feel guilty, papa, don't feel guilty. You didn't do nothing wrong. Sometimes things just don't work out. Sometimes things are just not meant to be in that moment, you know. And sometimes, you know, for some of y'all, it could be that the partner that you had, you know, was not a good person, or just not of light, you know. They were probably mistreating you or hurting you in whichever way. And so if that's the case, then your baby protected you from that. You know, your baby protected you from having them with that person. So sometimes it's just not the right person. Sometimes it's not the right place. Sometimes maybe you're not in a proper living situation, and they're like trying to tell you like, hey, this is not the situation that we wanted to come into, so we're gonna wait till we get to the situation we need to be in, you know. And sometimes it's just not the right time. Sometimes, you know, it's a little too early, you know. So sometimes you just gotta let it be, you know. Let things be, surrender, you know, ultimately, because when you surrender, that is what will give you peace of mind. That is what will give you tranquility. That is what will give you, you know, that feeling of like contentment, of like everything is working out in my favor. Everything is working out in the way it's supposed to be. I'm going to repeat these affirmations if you would like. Everything is working out in my favor. Everything is working out in the way that it is needing to work out. Everything is working according to divine timing. I run on divine standard time and not man-made time concepts. Time is not linear, and I am aware of this. I understand and understand and overstand and understand. Time is not linear, and everything will fall into place in the exact moment that it needs to. Because, you know, with me saying sometimes it's just not the right time, because sometimes you're not in the point of your path where that is aligned, or that is meant to come to you. And that is perfectly okay. You need to give yourself grace. You need to, you know, just relax every once in a while, you know, because of that anxiety that I was feeling at the beginning of this reading, you know. But yeah, that will be all for this video, and I wish you all the best. I wish you all, you know, the highest, most graceful, most, you know, joy and love filled abundance and wealth and prosperity. Love and light to you all, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.